Welcome everyone to my channel, Alien Diamonds. Today I am doing a month in review for May. But before we get into that, I just want to thank everybody who has subscribed to my channel. I passed 50 subscribers just last week, and I honestly, when I started this channel, was not expecting to get like any viewers. I know that 50 is not a ton in the big scheme of things, especially like on YouTube, but it's still something I'm very grateful for. So if you already subscribed or are thinking of subscribing, just honestly thank you. That aside, like I said, this is my month in review for May. Here's just some of what I've done in May. We'll get more into the details of each later on, but for overall stats, I diamond painted every single day last month. For a total of 100 hours and 43 minutes. Which is a lot. That's more than I normally do in a month. This month I have slightly changed the way that I calculate both my time and my drills placed. In previous months I just did, based on all of the projects I finished, I tallied up all of the drills in them and all the time did it that way. For this month, actually, for the time, I looked at just the time spent during the actual month. If I had started a project last month, but didn't finish it this month, I wouldn't count the hours from last month. And same for the drills. I estimated based on how much I did that month on any given project, the number of drills, so just keep that in mind. So my estimated drills for this month, though, was 172,634. Again, a lot. Way more than previous months. But regardless, that puts my average drills per hour of this month at 1,714. Again, more than any previous month. I guess I just really decided to go for everything this month. I don't suspect this trend is sustainable long term. I'm already thinking I'll slow down for the month of June. You know, kind of take a chiller vibe, I say. But I'm not someone who's good at doing anything in a chill way. But in total, I completed 8 different projects, which we will now get into. Let me move these things all aside so that I can show you them one at a time. Okay, so my first project in the month of May was this adorable red dinosaur. This is something I got off Amazon. It is a small, 30 by 40, with 22 colors and how many drills? 10,912 drills. I started this one on May 1st, and I finished it on May 5th. It only took me 3 hours and 55 minutes, so less than 4 hours. I mean, just looking at it, you can see it is like pure color blocking. I love doing this kit, I'm going to be honest. I'm pretty sure this was my fastest finish this month, or like the most drills per hour this month, which I think really upped the average, because on this one averaged out at 2,784 drills per hour, which is a lot. Like I said, it's pure color blocking. I love him. I rated him 5 out of 5 stars. He's going to be hung up in my toddler's bedroom. It came in a set of 4, so there's 3 more that I'm excited to work on. But there were a few, random, I know there were a few, blue drills charted up in this tree that I just went over with this green color, and then some random, of the sky color down in the ground that I was like, no, I'm going to make the ground all some color. But I think it was, a total of, maybe 15 or 20 random drills like that I changed. I did, though, completely switch out, what color was this? DMC 321 for ABs. So I switched that out for AB 608 just on the dinosaur. This flower is 321, but I didn't make those ABs. And all of the dinosaurs that came from the set, I have decided that I'm going to switch out like one aspect of them with ABs just because it's cute, it's fun, you know? But I think really that's all I've got to say about this one. I love him. The sky is an absolute mess. Ignore my placement in the sky. It's very messy. I know. I don't care. Because this is for a 2-year-old. So, they don't care. I don't care. I had a lot of fun doing this kit, is all that honestly matters to me. Next, we have got Abstract Landscape number 1. I only have one more of these Abstract Landscapes left. I did one of these last month. I mentioned in last month's month in review that I hate these. I bought them. They were one of the first. It was a pack of 6 off Amazon. One of the first ones that I bought. That I did not know what I was getting myself into. I have found so many better diamond paintings to do. I only have one left though. That I already have kitted up. But this one, again, from Amazon. A small kit, again around 10,000 drills. It's 20 colors. I started it April 30th and finished it May 7th, and it took me 7 hours and 53 minutes. I rated it 2. Now that I'm looking at it right now that it's been like 3 weeks since I finished it, I actually do like the image. But I didn't enjoy doing it. There's a lot of confetti down in the blue spots and up in the sky. And actually everywhere. This whole thing is confetti. And I'm not really looking forward to doing the last one, but I am looking forward to having them all done. Because once I have them all done, then I won't have any diamond paintings left from last year. And everything that I have in my stash will be something that I bought this year. Yeah, like I said, 2 out of 5. Nothing specifically against this image, just that when I bought them, I did not know what I was getting myself into, and I didn't know what I enjoyed diamond painting yet. And it turns out it's not this kind of thing. Oh well. Third, oh my gosh. I realized I'm not going to refilm it, but I realized that I have not been stating, like, which finish of the year / overall these have been. So, this one, though. 3rd finish of the month. 32nd finish of the year, and 52nd finish of all time. Again, this is a kit from Amazon. I feel bad now, because I did find out after purchasing this that it's, you know, it's like the kind of thing that might have been AI or something, but no, I did find the artist for it. Her name is Simply Katie. I want to say I found her on Instagram. And she has, like, her own website. And I'll probably, because I feel bad, because I'm sure this is not legally licensed by her, like, I'll probably go try to buy her stuff. Because I don't remember if I found her on Etsy as well, or if she has her own website. But I know she has some super cute calendars. So, either way, this here is a small kit. Oh, everything I've mentioned has been round. Today's a mess. Normally I'm more organized with my month in reviews, but I switched things up a bit now and I'm getting confused. I'm sorry. Everything up to this point has been round. This one is also round. Also a small, around 10,000 drills. It had 23 colors. I started it on the 8th of May and finished it on the 16th, so it just took me over a week. And 7 hours and 1 minute. I rated this a 4 out of 5. Actually, I do love this image, and I love the completed thing. But that is only because I had to retry colors in this. I did the first section and immediately realized that some of the colors picked were awful. This lime up here was gray. And, I mean, a bunch of these leaves were blue. The strawberries and raspberries were like this orange color. So, I did switch out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different drill colors. Luckily, I have a big stash, so, like, it worked out. And I do now, like, having switched out the colors, I do love the finished result with them switched out. But I guess this is my lesson for buying something that's unlicensed. Because I feel like if, you know, an actual reputable company had rendered this artwork, they would have done a good job with it. But yeah, overall, like, experience-wise, because I had to switch out colors and that made it a bit more tedious to do, only 4 out of 5, but the finished result, the image as a whole, 5 out of 5. Next, as my 4th finish of the month, 33rd finish of the year, and 53rd finish overall, was Diamond Art Club's Mini Dazzle drinks. I love these guys. This is a snack kit. Let me see. How many? Just under 4,000 drills overall. 20 colors. These are squares. Because they're all of the mini Dazzles from Diamond Art Club are squares. I started these on the 10th of May and finished them on the 18th. And it took me 3 hours and 45 minutes. And I rated these a 5 out of 5. These were something that I got for my wife for my birthday 2 months ago in April. And I love them. I've enjoyed all of the mini Dazzles I've done, but some of them there's been like lots of the same color, whereas I feel like this set has a good mix of colors. Like, yeah, you've got some of the like beiges and browns, like the coffee mug is all just brown and beige, but you have also got these super colorful drinks in here. And so I had a lot more fun doing this than I did like other mini Dazzles that I've done. And I mean, despite me just saying that I liked how much color that it have, these 3 are my favorite. But I think that's more just because I love coffee and boba and tea. Nothing wrong with hot chocolate, lemonade, and a smoothie. But I'm just very much a coffee, caffeine person. Caffeinated beverage person. You know, it's just how it goes sometimes. Next up, and if this isn't just your first video of mine, then y'all probably would have seen these already. Actually, I'll pull them out at the same time. So these 2 images, which were my 5th and 6th finishes of the month, putting them at 34th and 35th finishes of the year, and 54th and 55th finishes of all time. These are both from Amazon. This one is a square kit. This one is a round kit. They both have 25 colors. This one has a little over 13,000 drills, and this one I think will have about 10,000 drills. So the square one took me 8 hours and 8 minutes. The round one took me 8 hours and 19 minutes. So they took very close. They worked about as quickly as each other. This one I started on the 6th and finished on the 26th. This one I started on the 16th and finished on the 27th. Yes. And I rated this one a 4 and this one a 3. Now, if we focus on the square one, which is the one that I finished first, I was very annoyed when this came in, because on the listing, it specifically said that the image itself was 30 by 40, not the canvas. Like, it specified the image is 30 by 40, the canvas said that it was 35 by 45. That is not the case. The canvas was 30 by 40, the image is 25 by 35. The printing on this canvas was absolute garbage. It looked like they were running out of ink when they printed it. Like, there were like the stripy lines that you get when your printer's low on ink. And there's an absurd amount of gapping in these drills. Actually, I might see here. I don't know. Oh, there's so much glitter. Glare. Same thing, right? Okay. Maybe you might not be able to see that in camera, but trust me. So much gapping. I've worked with acrylic squares before from Amazon, and there was some gapping that I noticed there, but nothing this bad. It drove me crazy. Oh well, that's fine. As for the round kit, you know, pretty typical quality from Amazon. Like acrylic rounds, you know, I didn't have any quality issues with the round kit itself. There was so much confetti in the round kit, though. There's a lot more color blocking in this one. This one's a lot more vibrant. I like the vibrant one. I prefer the square one. My wife actually prefers the round one. She likes the more muted colors. I ended up rating this one a 4 out of 5. I ended up rating this one a 3 out of 5. I don't remember if I already mentioned that or not. But, oh well. Either way, they're done. And they're fine kits. This one I'm actually, that 4 out of 5 is definitely based on looks. If we're taking into account the gapping and like the quality issues and the fact that the listing lied to me about the size, I'd probably want to drop it down to a 3. But, oh, whatever. What's done is done. Okay. My 7th finish of the month now is the very, very large plant delivery by Yume Arts. I will try to insert a video or like image of the whole thing completed after the fact, because obviously you cannot see it all here. This is what I would consider a massive canvas. I think most people would consider this a massive canvas. It is like, what, 70 by 130? I mean, that's what I've kept saying. But to be exact, it is 69.9 by 126.9 centimeters and 143,310 drills. It is huge. It is from Diamond Art Club, by planned delivery by Yume Art from Diamond Art Club. Squares with 76 colors. I started this April 4th, so it's been just about 2 months that I worked on it overall. Finished it on May 28th, and it took me a total of 79 hours and 19 minutes. And so much time. I kept telling myself that I didn't need to rush it and finish it this month, but then as I got closer to the end of the month, I was like, I really want to put it on this month's month in review. Which is, it definitely contributed to getting that 100 hours of diamond painting this month. I rated this a 5 out of 5. This was also, like the mini Dazzle drinks, this was a present from my wife for my birthday. The sky is so much color blocking. It went so fast. And the flowers, though, the wisteria, there's so much confetti. The wisteria gave me enough, like, grief that I'm not interested, even though I love Kiki and I love Yume's, like, art. I am not at all tempted to buy the other 2 canvases from this, like, series that have Kiki in them. It's Flower Delivery and Under the Stairs. They're gorgeous images, but they also, I'm assuming, also have a ton of confetti, and the building, the wisteria, I died a little every time I had to work on them. Once I got down to, like, the bottom of the canvas where the road is, actually, let me see. Let me... Like, this road part wasn't too bad. And, like, the very bottom parts of these buildings had some okay color blocking. That, I felt like this bottom part of the canvas was actually the most balanced between, like, the confetti and the plants and bushes and wisteria and the bits of color blocking in the road and these parts of the buildings. Oh. Just moving the whole thing. I love this Totoro. I love Totoro. He is very cute. He has a kind of derpy face. But... And this little bird! Okay, I wish there'd been more, like, little things, because a lot of the times with these buildings, you know, I'd be working on huge sections of canvas, and it's, like, just brickwork. But when I got to Totoro, then it's like, oh, I have this little thing. I just felt accomplished. This little bird, when I finished him, I was so happy. I did save... Oh no, I lost a drill. Okay. I'll fix that later. I still need to I wanted to hang this up as soon as I finished it, but I also wanted to show it in person on camera, so I waited. But I'll put that drill back on before I go hang it up. I did save Kiki for last, and if you want to see me finish Kiki on camera, I did actually finish her during one of my whip and chats. Anyways, did I already say I rated this a 5 out of 5? I'm so happy to have this canvas. It was the first Diamond Art Club that I technically sort of bought, because my wife had bought it back in February, I think. But then, because it was a birthday present, she made me wait to even open it till April. But, love it. Now, next we've got... Oh, sorry. These mini pastries, this mini set of pastries from Amazon, from the brand Piccola. Let me make sure I'm getting these all in frame. So this is a set of 12. I might have to overlap these a bit. Due to the drill count being something. Actually, oh, yeah, 15,500. This would actually count for me as a small project as opposed to a snack size project. Anything under 10,000 drills is what I consider snack. So, due to that, this is what I would consider a small project. But, like I said, these are from Amazon. They're square. There's a total of 52 colors. I started them on the 22nd and finished them on the 31st. And in total, they took me 9 hours and 13 minutes. I rated these a 5 out of 5. Not the best drill quality. They're square acrylic drills, so there's a lot of trash. Drills that I'm on the fence. I haven't kitted this down yet because I don't know if I want to save the drills or just throw them out. With the square kit, the other square kit from Amazon, the one with the books, I ended up throwing out those drills because they were so bad. These ones, I'm like, I could save them, I just don't know. Oh, I didn't mention, these were my 8th finish of the month, 37th finish of the year, and 57th finish of all time. These were actually also a present for my wife, not a birthday present, but every month we'll buy each other like a $10 to $15 gift, and this was what she got me for the month of May. I do love these. I love the quality of the mini dazzles and the fact that mini dazzles from Diamond Art Club are all like special drills. None of these are special drills, but these are bigger. So, you know, I can finish like a mini dazzles, like a single one, in like half an hour, which is nice if I'm like rushed for time. But when I have a bit more time, then like these take me, I want to say they were taking me like an hour-ish for each. I mean, not even quite an hour, but more time than half an hour. So there's a bit more substance to doing them, which I appreciate, and I appreciate that there's 12 of them, which is a lot, and they're just so cute. I have no idea where I'm going to hang these. I don't know what I'm going to do with them, but they're so cute. I did consider, like, trading out some special drills, because I've done enough mini dazzles that I have quite a few, like, spares in fairy dust and ABs that I considered switching out, but then I got to actually doing them, and I was like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to go through that effort. I did with these, and I didn't mention it on the other kits, but a bit with the books as well. I did actually this month start testing out using a wheel. And with these ones, it was still definitely a learning curve, but I feel like because it was a relatively cheap kit, like, I didn't feel as pressure to make it perfect, so I feel like it was a good, like, time to test it out, and I've been already using it more just in the past few days on the kits I've started this month. I'm enjoying it so far, actually. It's been fun. Let's see, my favorite of these. Actually, these are ordered in, like, my least favorite to favorite. This one's kind of boring. That's my only thing against it. The rest of these, I pretty much all adore. I love this cake, though. Do you see this cake? It's so cute. And the blueberry cheesecake. Me and my wife couldn't figure out what this was. I was like, it looks like some sort of creme brulee thing almost. And she was like, well, creme brulees are normally torched on the top. And I was like, yeah, I know, but that's why I said creme brulee thing. It's not a creme brulee itself, but whatever. She thinks it's some sort of quiche. But I thought quiche was like eggs. If anybody knows what this is, please comment below, because I have no idea. But like I said, that was my 8th and final finish of the month of May, which puts me at a total of 37 finishes this year and 57 finishes of all time. Okay. Starting with budget. I don't want to talk about this, guys. Okay, so accessory-wise, I spent $59.97. That was on storage, like drill storage, / kit up containers, which I reviewed a few weeks ago. I also bought like one of the A3 binders from Art Dot to hold 30 by 40s. What else did I buy in accessories? Oh, the diamond painting wheel. Was that all? That up to $60. I might be forgetting something. I'm looking around. Let me see. Anything else I bought? Accessory-wise? I think that's it. Okay. Diamond painting. I spent $257.18 on diamond paintings. I hope I never spend that much again in a single month. That puts my total cost for like diamond painting stuff at $317.15, which is way more than any previous month. So part of this was that when I reached 50 subscribers, I thought as a treat to myself, I would buy enough diamond paintings to get my stash up to 50. They're not here yet. My stash is not at 50 right now because most of them are arriving tomorrow. But most of those were from Amazon. So, but just for reference, I bought 28 diamond paintings last month. 11 of those were just this past weekend. Most of those were from Amazon. And I bought 3 kits from Diamond Art Club during their anniversary sale. Yeah. I didn't buy any of the new kits. I'm actually so thankful though that none of them piqued my interest. I didn't care about them. There were some that I'm like, oh, that's cute, oh, that's pretty, but not enough to like even like be tempting to buy. The 3 kits that I bought from Diamond Art Club were all restocks. And okay, Friday night when the sale went live, two things had restocked that week that I ended up buying that night, which was Written in the Stars by Ivy Dolomore and I'm blinking. Away from It All, also by Ivy Dolomore. Both of those had restocked during the week. I told myself that if they were still in stock when the sale went live, that I would buy them. And I did. I bought them, like, as soon as the sale went live. They were already sitting in my cart. I applied the discount code. I bought them because I was worried about them. You know, they're both relatively popular kits, so I was worried about other people taking advantage of the sale. So, those were very fast. And then, I wake up the next morning, Saturday, and I think it was around lunchtime, I get an email notification from Diamond Art Club that Books and Nooks by Yume Art had been restocked. And I'd been in the kitchen, and I looked at my phone and just, like, literally fell to my knees and, like, banged my head against the floor. Not hard, but, like, I was just like, why? And my wife was like, what? And I was like, Of course it would come back in stock now. Like, I already bought 2 kits from Diamond Art Club. I can't spend more money this month. And she was like, how badly do you want it? And I'm like, don't say this to me. And she was like, if you want it, you can get it. And I was like, are you sure? And she was like, well, you have, like, extra money in your bank account right now, don't you? Like, it's not like you don't have any money. And I was like, well, yeah, but I bought it. So now, yeah. Anyways, those should hopefully be getting here this week, by the end of the week. And the kits that I bought from Amazon are all supposed to be arriving tomorrow. So hopefully, the end of this week, I will be doing my stash video, because that's what I said I would do once I got 50 subscribers. I have 50 subscribers now. Again, I will thank everyone for that. Yeah, that's been my month. I'm gonna try really hard not to buy anything this month. I don't think I can commit to that. I will not buy anything from Diamond Art Club this month. I will commit to that. Oh, right. Those kits did, though, put me up to Diamond tier, which scares me. The fact that I've spent that much on Diamond Art Club in the past few months alone scares me. But hey, now I'm thinking I'll earn more points when I buy more things. And I'm really close to getting $50 off. And I'm hoping that maybe I get some good treasure cards with all the kits that I have to open. Either way, I think that is all for the month of May. It's been hectic. I want to take next month slow, or this month slow. But you'll see in a month if I actually achieve that or not. Thank you so much for watching. Again, thank you to anyone who has subscribed. If you haven't, then feel free to subscribe and see if I actually can stick through not spending a ridiculous amount of money next month and not overdoing myself in diamond painting next month. Hopefully, I'm able to stick to both of those, but you'll just have to see. Yeah, like, comment, subscribe, do those YouTube things if you are so inclined, and I will see you again in another video. Bye!